For
Oh my
me,
God.
see, I can't go without breakfast food for a certain amount of time. So
Yeah,
I literally have to start pork because I can't go without bacon and sausage. I'm
you
sorry, I
do
just
you
can't.
do love bacon and sauce.
Here we are again, back for another week. Once again, not taking a 3 month break between episodes. Chandler, how you been, man? Welcome back to the lunch table again.
Oh man. Yeah, we just got our Crispitos,
Yes,
just took a trek from the field house, got in
Crispitos.
12 minutes to eat.
Whew.
What a time. Yeah, I've been pretty good. How have you been?
Hanging in there, getting through work, counting
Yeah.
the days down till May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm counting till April 15th.
Yep.
Get through the deadline.
Yep. I know you know how that goes.
Yeah, I hear
Yep.
you.
Yep. So before we get started today, just want to remind everyone again to like, comment, subscribe, all that. Um, Joey, thank you. I want to give you a shout out for answering the viewer question that I posed last week. I guess not a lot of our viewers have a favorite basketball player of all time,
Yeah.
or they just didn't want to comment. Oh well, either way. I'm gonna do another one this week though, because Joey did answer it, which means one person at least is listening to it. My question this week is, how many licks does it take? That's it. If you don't understand it, you don't understand it. If you do, answer it in the comment section below. So we're gonna move on now and do the first thing we're gonna do today, and we're gonna do something we've never done here on the Lunch Table Pod. We're gonna do some start bench cut. So I came up with these. Actually, me and Gabby came up with these together the other night, and I have not looked at them one time or thought about them one time since I came up with them. So this will be completely fresh for everyone. Me and
Yeah.
Chandler have not thought these through, so we're just gonna have to do it on the fly.
Yeah, I have no idea what these are. This is off the dome purely. So any of these that are wild, I apologize.
Yeah, we didn't get to put much thought into it, but we figured it'd be more entertaining that way. So,
Oh yeah.
guess we'll go ahead and start her off. My first one, um, it's going to be really easy for both of us. It's an NBA start bench cut.
Okay.
So we've got Russell Westbrook,
Okay.
James Harden, Allen Iverson.
Okay. Yeah.
This is so tough. Um, ooh,
Start. Do you want to go first or me?
it does. I mean, it doesn't matter either
Okay.
way.
I think I'm gonna go start Russ,
Okay.
bench AI,
Okay.
cut Harden.
Yeah, see, I'm starting Rust too, but I had such a hard time with AI and Harden because I don't know, dude. Like James Harden was really him at the Rockets, so I struggle between them. Ah,
AI was him.
I know. I mean, you're right. You're right. And AI carried a team to the finals, which Harden never did. So, I mean, I probably would have to bench AI, cut James Harden, but that's just tough. That's tough for me.
I
All
don't know.
right.
Harden, the off the court. I don't know.
Yeah.
Harden is just every year he finds a way to make me mad, so I just have to get rid of him.
Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely understand that. He does have plenty of history there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're both on the same page with the first one.
Okay.
All right. So second one. Um, I don't know. I have a feeling I might know where you're going with this one, but we'll see.
Okay.
So I've got college football, the NBA, and the NFL.
Okay. Start college football,
Yeah.
bench NFL, cut NBA.
Okay. I like that. See, I thought you would go that route. I'm similar, but I would. probably cut the NFL, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might cut NFL.
I've grown to like the NBA more than the NFL over the
Yeah,
years.
you've
So,
kind of like flopped. I think you would have been the same as me, and you like have shifted the two the
yeah,
last few years.
especially now that Tom Brady is gone.
Yeah. Do you have like no reason to just keep watching it at this point?
I know. I
Brady's gone.
try to watch Falcons games when I can, but I
Mm.
can't call myself a diehard Falcons
Well,
fan.
I'm sorry you try to watch those games.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay.
Uh,
So next start bench cut, we're gonna turn the direction here a little bit, and it's gonna be a non-sports one.
no.
So I've got this one's food related, and it's beef, chicken, and pork.
Okay. Mm. Is it specific types?
No,
Just
just
general.
in general. So that's for
Oh my
me.
God.
See, I can't go without breakfast food for a certain amount of time. So
Yeah.
I literally have to start pork because I can't go without bacon and sausage. I'm
You
sorry, I
do
just
you
can't.
do love bacon and
I
sausage.
can't go without it. So I had to
Uh
start pork, and then I benched beef, and I had to cut chicken, man. And I love chicken, but I had to cut it. I can't go
yeah.
without beef and breakfast food or
I think
breakfast meat.
okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start beef
Yeah,
because I love a good steak.
yeah,
Hamburgers are so good.
yeah,
Pork depends on what it is.
yeah,
I love sausage and bacon, but
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to just bench pork. But chicken's so good too. Like I love wings
I know,
and tenders,
same. There's so
but
much you can do with chicken that's really good.
chicken is okay. Chicken's the one where like I guess pork kind of is too, but chicken like you have to cook it right
Yeah,
or it will be like
for sure.
inedible.
For sure. Definitely.
I
Yeah,
gotta start beef.
yeah. So start beef, bench pork, cut chicken for you as well. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I thought you'd go with that one too. So
Wow,
here's
I'm
the
predictable.
yeah, done. Here's the next one. It's a NFL one this time. So we've got wide receivers.
Okay.
Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Oh my God.
I
Oh
know.
my
I
God.
know. I know. We're about to get
Uh,
disrespectful for some people that are listening. Some people are going to think we're disrespectful no matter what route we go here. Um,
yeah. Okay.
I'm starting Megatron. I'll say that.
Okay.
I just have to.
I'm gonna. Okay. I think I have mine,
Okay.
and this is gonna. The old heads are gonna be mad at me, but I'm starting Randy Moss and benching Megatron and cutting Jerry Rice.
Cutting Jerry. Yeah, no, and I mean, durability and longevity have a lot to do with Jerry's success. And that's not a knock on him,
Oh,
but
it's good, but
you can't sit here and tell me that Jerry Rice is more talented than
he's
Calvin
not.
Johnson or Randy Moss. Like
He's not. That's what I was
he
gonna
never
say.
was. So I would go similar to you, start Calvin, bench Randy. I'd have to cut Jerry Rice as well, which again feels disrespectful, but
It's
like
wild.
you have to cut Jerry in that situation.
It's wild to say I'm gonna cut the all-time leading receiver in the NFL.
I know. I
But
know.
talent wise, he just doesn't hold up talent wise to Moss and
Yeah.
Megatron. Had they played the same number of seats, because Jerry Rice played like what, 20 years?
Yeah, something like that. It's right
Like
around
18,
20.
20 years? He played
Yeah.
forever.
Hmm.
If they played that long at that high, yeah, I don't know. They had
Yeah.
more talent.
No, I agree. 100%. I agree. And it is what it is. Even if, according to me 2 weeks ago, he did have 300,000 receiving yards. I was overshooting everything, dude. I was watching that episode back. I was like, oh my God, why was I
Uh,
guessing so high on everything?
not quite.
Like Brett Favre, didn't you have like 3,000 interceptions or
Yeah, he had like didn't he have like 700 interceptions? He had like twice as many interceptions as touchdowns.
Yeah, yeah. He's just throwing 6 picks a game for an entire career. All right. So the next one is another non-sports one. This one's holidays. And
Okay.
honestly, I have no clue where you're going to go with this one because I feel like holidays isn't really a discussion that we have all that often.
No.
So Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Okay, I'm gonna start Christmas,
same,
bench Thanksgiving,
same.
cut Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
that's where I'd go to.
Halloween, man, I could do without.
Yeah,
I could do without it.
I enjoy it. Like you know me, I mean I enjoy dressing up in a costume and being goofy and silly for a night. Like that's like fun for me, but
Yeah.
it's not like it means near as much to me as Christmas or
Are
Thanksgiving
you
and family
you're
time and all that.
you're telling me the guy that wore a banana suit at Panama City Beach
Did you lose a
all
bet?
day? Hey man, choose bet.
God,
If
no.
one more person asks me if I lost a bet,
It's just crazy. Why can't
uh,
a man just wear a banana suit?
yeah, and no one think anything of it. Like, what's the deal? I mean, just wearing a
Exactly.
banana suit on the beach.
Yeah, who doesn't do that?
What a day, man. Uh,
Okay. You ready for the next one? We
yeah.
got we got a few more. I think we got 4 more. All
Okay.
right. So pizza, burgers, tacos.
Oh,
This is tough for me because I love all
Pete,
three of
like
these foods.
no specifics.
No specifics.
It's just
All
like,
all pizza, all burgers, or all tacos. See, and
okay.
that factored into the way I'm gonna go with this because I thought, man, if I could only, I kind of looked at this as like you can only have 2 of these for the rest of your life. The cut one you like never get to eat again. And so I would want to
Yeah.
throw out the one with like the least versatility, I guess you would say. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? Like you can eat 2 of these foods in a very large variety of ways. And then the other one, it's like yeah, you can change up the toppings, but it's really still the same no matter how you make it. And that's burgers. So I'm cutting burgers. Um, I'm benching,
Oh,
I'm benching. Oh, I'm gonna bench. Ooh, I don't know what I want to bench or start. That's tough. I guess I'm
oh.
benching pizza and I'm starting tacos. I love tacos.
God, dude, when you said that you're gonna go with least versatile, I thought you were gonna go tacos.
Tacos. Yeah, well, you got to think like
Because
different shells, different, you can do chicken, you can do
yeah,
beef, you can do
but
pork, you
with
can beans, rice.
but with burgers, you can make different. Like you go to a restaurant and there's like, it's a burger place. There's
Yeah.
like 12 different burgers.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're
Like
right.
there's different ones.
You're right. You're
So I
right.
really thought you were gonna go tacos because once you get
Yeah.
like, there's only like 2 to 3 options,
Yeah.
and then it's all this. Well, no, you go like 10 Lizzie's. They got you can put anything in a shell and call it a taco.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
It's all about perspective, I
With
guess.
all that
Oh,
being said, I think I gotta go. I'm gonna start pizza
okay.
because there's so many different kind of pizzas.
I love pizza.
It's pizza's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I think I gotta start pizza, bench. I'm gonna bench tacos
Okay.
and cut burgers, which
Okay.
sucks. But
Yeah.
after I was just like 5 questions ago, like, dude, I love beef. Burgers,
I know.
burgers are awesome.
I
Yeah,
know. I
I
know.
I don't know, man. Tacos. Every time I have tacos, I'm like, they're like a hard shell taco. I'm a hard shell taco guy.
Yeah.
Get a hard shell taco. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. So
Yep.
good.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, this next one might be the hardest one on the list
Oh God.
for us. It's another non-sports one. I actually only have one more sports one. It's the last one we're gonna do.
Okay.
So, if we have any Green Day or Blink 182 fans that are tuning in to the Lunch Table Pod, you're looking at two more right here on your screen. So this one is involving our favorite bands. Tom DeLonge, Mark Hoppus, Billy Joe Armstrong. Start bench cut.
Oh no, dude.
I know.
I think I know where you're gonna go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do
I
start Billy Joe,
Yep.
bench Mark Hoppus. I'm gonna have to cut Tom.
Dang, dude. I really didn't think you were gonna cut Tom.
I love Tom, but he left, man. He left the band, and
I know,
Matt
but now he's
stayed.
back.
I
Who's
mean,
back?
Mark
Mark.
stayed. Matt replaced Tom, but Mark stayed the whole time. He was loyal to the band. It's
Oh
tough though,
God.
because Tom DeLonge is Tom DeLonge.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going, dude. I gotta start Tom, man.
Yeah, you
Even
love
if he left
Tom.
the band,
You love
it's
Tom.
it's Tom.
It's Tom.
He
Exactly.
sucks so bad live. I'm like, what is he doing? But it's so funny. He's so funny.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
gotta
yeah.
start Tom. You're gonna hate me. I gotta bench Mark Hoppus. I
Oh,
gotta cut Billy Joe, dude. I gotta
you've
cut Billy
always
Joe.
loved Blink more than Green 182. Yeah, that's
Blink
yeah.
Day.
Green 182 and Blink Day. You've always loved Blink 182 a little bit more than Green Day, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been the opposite.
I've been the opposite. I always loved Green Day a little bit more. That was
Yeah.
a tough one, though. It really was. I can't believe I
Yeah.
had to cut Tom.
Yeah. Dude, anyone you cut, you're like, I'm sorry.
I
I
know.
have to cut you.
I know. I feel bad, man. All right, this next one is it's definitely a little bit tough for me. I don't really know how tough it is for you because it's another subject we don't talk about all that often. So it's superheroes. It's going to
Oh
be
God.
Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man. You can base this off movies you've seen, anything you know about the character. It doesn't have to be like a,
Well,
you know what I'm saying.
okay.
It can be very
Well,
surface level.
considering I've seen Spider-Man 1 and 2
Hmm.
fully and about 30 minutes of one Batman movie and
Oh
maybe
God,
15
Kevin.
minutes of Iron Man.
You haven't seen The Dark Knight?
No, bro.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
It's on my list. I've got
Heath
a list.
Ledger.
I know. It's on my
God,
list.
you gotta watch that.
I'll watch those. Those seem like those are good ones to get
Yeah,
into.
the Nolan films are really good.
I'm not I'm not watching any of the new Marvel stuff. I can't do it.
I don't blame you.
I can't do it.
I don't
I'm
blame
not
you.
doing it, man. I can't.
I don't
The
blame you.
old Spider-Mans, those were good. I
Yeah,
watched them. We all used to watch them together.
yeah.
I like those. The new stuff, man, I can't get like that is not me.
No, I get
I
it.
don't know.
I get it.
So I'm going Spider-Man, start, bench Batman, cut Iron Man.
Okay. Cut Iron Man.
Yeah.
So mine's pretty similar to that. Um, I've watched like every movie from all of these
Yeah,
characters
I know. You have like it's
multiple
probably harder for you.
times. Multiple times I've watched every movie. I will say cutting Iron Man was kind of easy for me. I like Iron Man a lot, but like Batman and Spider-Man have always been my favorite superheroes. So
Yeah.
I have to bench Spider-Man and start Batman because
Dang. I kinda didn't see that.
yeah, I love Spider-Man. I do, but Batman is just awesome. He's a badass.
Yeah. He is. The little I know about him, I don't
Yeah.
I don't really
Well,
know about old Batman.
and I'll tell you, the new Pattinson movie, Robert Pattinson's Batman movie, is actually really, really good. And it
Yeah,
kind
I
of,
think you told me that.
yeah, it kind of helped put me over the top with that because I really liked that movie. It's one of my favorite Batman movies of all time. I've seen it twice, and it was just as good the second time. So,
Matter of fact, I think that's the one I saw like 30 minutes of. And
oh, the Batman,
you're watching it like the second or third time, however many times you've seen it.
yeah,
And I was like, I'll tune in for about 30 minutes and then I don't know what happened. I just quit watching it.
yeah, yeah. No, I think I have seen it 3 times now. Actually, I think that's right. All right, so I guess I lied. I thought we had 4 more. We actually had 5 more. So we got two left.
Oh, an extra.
Two
Let's
left.
go.
So this one is going to be nostalgic for us. It's going to
Oh,
take us back to our preteen years, I
mhm.
guess. Preteen, early teenage years.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some TV shows. Uh,
Oh, this one's gonna be tough.
some childhood TV shows. So the three that I have listed here are iCarly,
Mm.
Drake and Josh, and
Oh,
Wizards of Waverly Place.
oh man, I thought you were gonna make it even harder on me. I thought you were gonna throw Sweet Life in there,
Oh yeah, no, I
and I
knew that would have
was,
been tough.
dude, I was gonna have to.
That would have
Oh
been
man.
tough.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I liked Wizards a little bit more than Sweet Life, though, personally. But I mean,
Well,
Sweet Life is Sweet Life. I mean, I can't blame
yeah,
anyone who puts it over Wizards of Waverly Place, of course.
yeah. It depends on if you love Selena Gomez or not, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
I, uh, hmm, I think I'm gonna have to go. Man, this is tough because I recently rewatched all of iCarly.
Yeah.
See how
This
well it held up, and like it's goofy. I mean,
it
it's
holds
on,
up though.
but it holds up
Yeah,
fairly well.
it's still pretty
Like I
fucking
still
pretty
laugh.
funny. It's pretty
Yeah, I
funny.
still.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to go into it with the thought like, hey, this was on a kids network.
exactly.
You can't like, it's not going to be too crazy, but it still holds up. And so I'm like, dang, this. But also Drake and Josh holds up, and it was
Yeah,
my favorite show. So I'm gonna have to
yeah,
go start Drake and Josh, bench
yeah,
iCarly,
yeah.
Wizards.
Yeah, yeah. No, I totally get that. I have actually in the last couple of years rewatched all 3 of these shows, um, basically in their entirety. Wizards and iCarly, we definitely watched in its entirety. Drake and Josh, we watched most of it, but I've seen every episode of Drake and Josh at
Yeah.
least 10 times a piece throughout my life. So I know Drake and Josh is my number one. So I'm starting Drake and Josh, and I'm actually gonna go a little bit controversial here and bench Wizards of Waverly Place and cut
Ah,
iCarly. And you know I
man.
loved iCarly. You know I
Yeah.
do. I love iCarly, but
Yeah.
Wizards it's so funny, man. Like that show had me cracking up almost as much as Drake and Josh did when I rewatched it.
I don't know. There was something about Wizards that got on my nerves.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Like it was funny, but every now and then I'd be like, all
Eh,
right, I'm annoyed by this
eh.
show. I don't
Yeah.
remember if it was like the little brother or it may have been the little brother.
Yeah.
There's always a little brother on a show that I'm like, dude, just shut up, please. Like
Yeah.
they always get on my nerves, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So one more. We got one
last one.
more. It's our last one. It's our last sports related one as well.
Okay.
We're going baseball.
All
Going
right.
specifically Braves baseball.
Okay.
So start bench cut. Ronald Acuna Jr., Austin Riley, Spencer Strider.
Oh, oh man. Mm.
I I
Oh,
know
dude.
I know who I'm starting. The bench cut I'm really struggling with on this one.
Dude, oh man. I want to give a hot take, but I'm gonna get flamed.
Dude,
I'm gonna get flamed.
just
I'm
give the
gonna get
hot take.
flamed.
You just give the hot
I
take,
gotta
man.
do it. I
You got
gotta
to.
do it.
You got
You're
to.
gonna hate me. Everybody's gonna hate me. Hate me in the
Don't.
comments. I don't
No.
care.
No, don't do it,
Start Austin
Chandler.
Riley. Riley. Austin 316.
Okay.
Bench Spencer Strider and cut
No,
Acuna, dude.
sir. He did not do it. He did
Dude,
not
oh
do
my
it.
God.
You just
He
cut the
is,
best player in
oh my God.
baseball.
He is so good. But he pisses me off so bad sometimes. Oh my God. He makes
Jeez.
me so mad.
I did
I'm
not see
sorry.
that coming. I did not
I
see
have to
that
do it.
coming.
I'm sorry.
That is wild.
Uh,
Okay. Hey, I respect it, man. I respect it. That will definitely go in a YouTube short later.
yeah, that's
Listeners, go check out our YouTube shorts. We got plenty of those up on the channel. Um, I'm not cutting Ronald Acuna. I'm starting Ronald Acuna
yeah. Well,
myself.
that's 99% of everybody's answer. I just can't do it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. And I guess between Austin and Spencer Strider, I feel like they're both like the same quality of player. And it kind of depends on which position you would value more, a third
Yeah,
baseman or a starting pitcher. Um, I feel like most people probably would say starting pitcher because third baseman's replaceable and every lineup is loaded across the league, it feels like now. So, I mean, yeah, of course, it'd be very difficult to replace Austin Riley. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he is a top, what, two, three at worst in the majors, third
yeah,
baseman
probably.
right now.
Yeah,
So obviously, I'm not saying he's easily replaceable, but starting pitchers, I mean, we've seen that they're tough to replace, man. I mean, we've had injuries over the last few years that have held us back from, I
yeah,
think, reaching another World Series starting pitcher. So, and obviously other things have gone on as well, but point in all of that is I'd probably have to bench Spencer Strider and cut Austin because I think his position is just more valuable, in my opinion. This coming from
yeah.
a guy who's not a huge baseball watcher, but
It's hard to replace a guy like Strider. Um,
he's just a unique
with
pitcher as well.
yeah, I mean he's got a lot of power with his throws, but he gets a little wild sometimes, but for the most part, he's very controlled to be as powerful of a pitcher as he is. Usually those
Yeah,
guys are so wild, and I usually don't like that style of pitching, but
right.
when he's on, he's almost unhittable.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, yeah.
There's
He's
not that
rarely
many
off, so
there's not that many guys that are like that in
yeah,
the MLB.
yeah, it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Oh man, my heart's
Yeah,
racing. I just had to cut Acuna in front of this national audience.
I know. All 7.5 million views that we're gonna get on this podcast.
Yeah,
We're gonna have haters in our comments section.
yeah. This is
Uh
what'll blow it up. This what'll blow it up. It's good for the brand.
all right. Well, that's pretty much gonna round out our start bench cut. Hope y'all enjoyed that. If you're listening, I know we definitely enjoyed that. Had some good conversation, good laughs coming out of that. Let us know if you think any of our start bench cuts are stupid in the comment section below, or if you agree, disagree. Feel free to let us know. We're averaging about 2 comments per video right now. One
Oh.
is me dropping timestamps, and the other one is Joey responding to something in the pod. So again, appreciate you, Joey.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna move on now. I know you got some trivia questions ready, so let's go ahead and get on into those.
All right. So same format we've been doing, the easy, medium, and hard.
All right.
Um, this week it's all sports movies.
Okay.
Um, well, it's got some sort of sports meaning. I don't want to
Okay.
say they're all sports movies.
Okay.
All right, so where do you want to start, Skilly, on the trivia?
So we got two of each again.
Yeah, two of each.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a warm up today and start with an easy.
Okay. All right. In the 1994 film Forrest Gump, the title character gets a scholarship playing college football under what legendary coach?
That would be Bear Bryant from
Yep,
Alabama. Yes,
Barry
sir.
Bryant.
Yes, sir. 1 point. Yeah,
What is
got
that
one.
quote? What is that quote in that movie? After he
Um,
runs like just through the stadium, he just keeps
um,
going through the tunnel.
I know I can't remember what the quote is.
You're like, he sure is fast.
Yeah.
He just
Uh,
takes the carry and runs straight through the
just
stadium.
keeps going.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Legendary, legendary film. All
All
right.
right, starting off what?
Yes, sir.
What you want
Let's
next?
let's keep ramping it up. Let's go medium.
Okay, another Tom Hanks. In
Okay.
which Tom Hanks movie does a volleyball named Wilson play a very prominent role?
Oh, that's Castaway.
Yep,
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yes,
And
sir.
what year was Castaway made? See if you can
Ooh.
get it right.
Oh. I feel like it's like a little bit after Forrest Gump, but not that long. Like early 2000s ish is what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna say 2003.
Little earlier, 2000.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly
Okay.
2000. Yep.
Okay. That
Good
makes
good
sense.
guess though. I thought you were gonna go 2000 or like oh
Yeah.
one. I
I
was
was
like, oh, he's so
close.
close.
I was close, and then I was like, it might have been a little later than that because I feel like he looks a little older, but that's also because of his character in the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he lost like 50 pounds or something for that movie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Something wild.
Hmm.
All right. 2 for 2 so
Two for
far.
two, baby.
Let's
All
see.
right. Let's test my luck. Let's go
All
hard.
right, all right. This 1986 film starring Gene Hackman, Dennis Hopper, and Barbara Hershey was based on the Milan High School basketball team's journey to the 1954 Indiana State Basketball Championship. What film is this?
Um, I have no idea.
You've
Um,
mentioned this on the pod before.
Hoosiers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay. See, I haven't seen Hoosiers in so long that I thought it was about college team.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen Hoosiers. If I have, it's been like just a part of it.
Yeah, I remember it
And
being a
I
really good movie, but
I thought it was about Indiana, like
yeah,
the university.
same. That's what I thought too.
No, it is about the high school team,
Huh. So I just misremembered
apparently.
that.
Unless
Interesting.
wherever I got this question from was lying to me, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, you said the year, and then you said the you said something else that made me think like, oh, is it Hoosiers? And then you said high school, and I was like, no, I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, it
Uh,
said Indiana.
but yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, you said Indiana. So,
Okay. It wasn't lying to me. I had to fact check it. That
no,
is
yeah.
what the film is about. But
No,
I
yeah,
was like,
I believe you. I just like I said, I haven't seen it since I was a little kid, so I just am misremembering. I remember it being about basketball and it being a good movie, but that's pretty much all I remember. I don't remember the plot really.
yeah, I don't even know if I've seen it, to be honest. Like I knew it was a basketball movie.
Yeah,
That's about it.
yeah.
All right. So we got one of each left. We're
And
3 for 3 so
three
far.
for three. I can't believe that. Okay. Let's walk it back down. Let's knock the other hard one out now. Let's do it.
Okay.
Feeling
What was
good.
the name? What was the name of the country club in the movie Caddyshack?
Oh man. I'm not gonna get this. There's no way. I
You three
haven't
guesses.
I haven't seen Caddyshack in a while either.
No, I know
There's,
you used to watch it though. I know like
I
middle
know,
school,
I
you
know,
were big on Caddyshack.
I know. But there's no way I'm gonna remember the country club.
Uh, any guesses?
See, I don't even know like where to start guessing with this, and I know if
Yeah,
if I ask for a hint, like there's not really any hints you can give for it either.
Uh,
So
not really. I mean, it's like stuff found in nature makes up the name. That's about all I can.
yeah, no, I don't know, Mountain Lake Country Club.
Okay. Okay. Not
uh,
bad. Not a bad guess.
yeah, um, Lakewood Country Club. Um,
No, wait. You did get wood.
okay, okay.
What
Um,
wood?
Cedar Wood.
Oh my God, you're so close.
Okay, what
Well,
is
maybe
it?
not as close.
That was my
It's
third guess.
Bushwood.
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 Oh, I was pretty close. I'm not
You're
gonna lie.
making your way. You're making
Yeah,
your way. A couple more guesses, you might have went with Bushwood.
yeah. I mean, I thought it was something like that. At first, I wanted to say it was like something Heights or something. I was like, no, that's not it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
knew I wasn't gonna be able to get that one unless it was just dumb luck. But I'll
that
take
one
it.
was that one was tough. That was a true hard
Yeah.
one.
All
All
right.
right. Easy and medium. You're gonna go medium? Walking it down?
Let's do it. Let's go medium.
Okay. What real life boxer was the movie Raging Bull based on?
Ooh, I get two guesses here.
Yeah, two guesses here.
Oh man, dude, I'm so bad at remembering boxers' names. Is this like a well-renowned boxer? Like, would you know?
Uh,
Like, would you have heard of him without watching the movie?
I I've seen like bits and pieces of this movie, but I've heard of this guy otherwise.
Okay.
Like outside of just like I
Yeah.
mean, I've just heard his name drop.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an older dude, obviously, because that movie was like the 80s or 70s. I mean, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. It's an old movie. Another one I haven't
But
seen in a long time.
yeah, I know you've seen it
Yeah.
because I remember you like talking about it or something. But
Yeah. I watched it a few times as a kid. I just haven't seen it since I was a kid.
yeah, it was okay. The movie was in 1980.
Okay.
Yeah, so this dude predates that obviously, but I mean he's like one of the more notable guys
Yeah.
in boxing, I would say.
Is
Um,
is George Carl a boxer? Is that, am I making that name up in my head?
I don't know that I've heard of old George Carl.
Maybe I'm just making that up. Dang.
George Carl doesn't ring a bell. It's not George Carl.
Yeah. So see, I don't remember boxers' names. So
It's like okay. Last name is like kind of Italian
okay.
sounding. First name more American.
Uh, I don't know, man. I think I might have to wave the white flag on this one.
Okay. Okay. It's Jake LaMotta.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
Never
No
got it.
way.
Okay.
No way.
Jake
If
LaMotta.
I had seen the movie in the last 10 years, maybe. But I have
Yeah.
not. So
Yeah. It's been a minute. Not hey,
is
good
it,
movie though.
yeah, no, it is a good movie. And that's a good trivia question too. I mean, it's a solid one. I just haven't seen the movie in forever.
Yeah,
So,
that was more that may have been more of a hard. I don't
yeah,
know.
well,
If you've seen the movie, you would get it immediately. Like if you've seen it
exactly.
recently, but because
Yeah,
that's I mean, the entire movie is about this dude. But
exactly.
anyway. Okay. Last one. We got an easy.
All right.
What movie? What movie is based on a young man from is it Joliet? Joliet? I don't know. Illinois. I don't know how to say that.
Mhm.
Named Daniel Rut. Why am I can't pronounce any of these names. Rudinger. Daniel Rudinger, who fulfilled a dream by playing football for Notre Dame.
Oh, Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It is
I
Rudy. Glad you held
ended
on
on
there.
a yeah, ended on a dub there after taking two L's in a row. I was like, man, am I really gonna go 0 for 3 after
Uh,
going 3 for 3?
let's see the point totals here. What's the record?
What is it, like 8.5? Yeah,
I
eight and
think
a half.
eight and a half.
I think I
Okay.
fell a little short of that this week. What I get, 7?
Oh man. Yep. Sitting at 7.
I'll take that. I'll take
Well,
that. It's
that's
better than
pretty
last week.
solid.
Better than 3.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
four,
Better than
four.
3.
It was
Four. Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It was
T
both the easies and a medium.
T had the 3. All right. So I'll take 7.
Yeah. 7's not bad. It's not bad. You're sitting right in the middle there. I think. Let's see. Possible points is 12
Yeah.
possible points. So
7's fine. I'm good
you're
with that.
just over the
I went
middle.
on a streak, man. I went 3 for 3, so I'll take that.
Yeah. Good start. Good start.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've kind of wrapped up trivia, there's something that I wanted to talk about on the pod. We don't have to spend too long on this because I know neither one of us actually tuned in to much, if any of it, and that's All-Star Weekend from last weekend. I do want to talk about it though because, man, I mean, it's gotten to a point where a guy who just put the NBA over the NFL in a start bench cut, I have no interest in All Star Weekend. Like I watched the highlights, um, and I was keeping up with the 3-point contest while it was going on, but I wasn't watching it live. So like, and then the All Star game. I mean, just pitiful, dude. 211 points. What?
Yeah. You want to call that a game? I
Yeah.
mean, it's more of a shoot around.
I mean, really? Like, I don't understand it, man. What's your reaction to that? Because
Well, I didn't watch a single second.
hmm,
I did see in our fantasy league, I looked on the players like after the All-Star break just by chance and on the wire
yeah,
and saw that Mac McClung was trending. And I was like, what?
for winning a dunk contest, he's in the
So
G
yeah,
League.
I know, bro. It didn't even have a team for him. He was trending. And so I click on him and it was like Mac McClung wins the dunk contest a second time, like
Yeah,
back to back. And then it was like, we'll see next year if he tries to come back and be the first to win 3 consecutive. And I'm like, first of all, why is this dude trending
yeah.
for winning the dunk contest?
Who cares anymore? Who cares
And
anymore?
second of all, I was like, what even happened All Star Weekend? So I Google it, 211 to what 186 or something.
Yeah, I think that's exactly
what?
what it was.
What is that, man?
It's
And then
defense. It's real tough defense.
yeah, a lot of defense, a lot of carrying, a lot of
Yeah,
trying.
yeah,
They're definitely playing for something.
yep. High energy,
Uh,
high effort.
yeah. I mean, like on a serious, like I listened to the Back Home Boys pod,
Sorry for the
and they had
noise. My cat
oh
feeder's going off, but continue.
I
Sorry
can't
about
I
that.
can't hear it. I
Oh,
didn't hear it. We're gonna see
well,
Kobe fly up through the air, just
yo.
launch across to get the food.
Oh God.
Any-
Okay. Anyways, you were saying about the Back
anyway,
Home Boys
yeah,
podcast,
Back Home Boys pod, uh, local Bremen pod.
buddy.
Neither one of us live in Bremen anymore, but
Nope.
shout out the boys back home. Anyway,
Yep. Yep.
listen to them. They were talking about it. John mainly. He was like, it's just gotten to the point where like people who like basketball don't even like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't blame the players for not trying. There's no incentive
No.
whatsoever. So why would they give it their all to just get hurt and
Exactly.
then they're out for the year? Like, like why? Like
Yeah.
imagine they do try for no reason and someone just Paul George's their ankle and they're
In the
out for
All
like two
Star.
years
I
in
know.
the All-Star game. So I don't blame them. I
Yeah.
get it. But they got to change something like make it like I mean honestly I don't tune in the Pro Bowl, but they've
Yeah.
made it where it's a skills thing
Right.
and it's like fun because if you're not gonna have where there's an ultimate reward for like how they used to do the MLB All Star Game, where like a whole, I mean, it was for the league, but like usually All Star players are on a winning team,
Yeah.
so they have a chance to go to the World Series. So they're like, oh, I want home field advantage if it wins. So they're actually going to try.
Exactly. And that's been people have been talking about doing that for the NBA, like whether that's a good idea
Yeah,
or not. And I think that that would be a good idea because it's the same deal in the NBA. Most of the All-Stars are playing for winning teams. So
yeah,
that's gonna give them some incentive because you don't think every All-Star that has a decent team believes their team can go to the NBA finals? Of course they do, whether it's realistic or not. I mean, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander believes OKC can go to the finals this year, even though
yeah.
nobody else except for OKC fans really believe that. Maybe they do. I don't believe that, but um, you know what
Probably
I'm
not.
saying? Like these players, they have that confidence, so they're gonna want to, secure that for their team if there's any chance they can even get to the finals.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And even if you don't do it that way, if you're not going to have an incentive, you got to completely change it. It's got to be like all skill stuff. I know they already have the dunk contest
Yeah,
and the 3 point, but like do like a different kind of game or like switch it up. Don't just do like a normal NBA game. That's not even an NBA game. There's dudes like
yeah,
shooting.
yeah,
You're literally just watching dudes shoot, like just shoot threes
yeah.
and like dunk with nobody in the way. Like it's not even a
I
game.
would I would rather watch a one-on-one tournament where the players don't
Yeah,
play like I would rather watch them play 60-70% in a one-on-one tournament than watch them give 50% in an all-star game.
yeah. Give us some like interesting matchups too. Give
Yeah.
us like Jokic versus like a guard
Yeah.
and see if he can just fake him out of his shoes or
Yeah.
if Jokic can keep up. It may end in disaster. I don't know, but it's going to be funny if it does, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
Try something new. I know what you're saying.
eh,
Like do
yeah,
something different.
like try something else, man, or a 3 on 3. Like
Yeah.
just a normal, like standard basketball game where they're just going to go score 400 points combined. That's not fun. It's not
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I'm right there with you. So something's got to change, but who knows, man? We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. So we can go ahead and start rounding out the show now, and we'll do our round the table. I've got two things on my end to talk about. They're both sports related. The first one is more personal to us. Second one is kind of yeah, I mean, I guess you'll see in just a minute when I talk about it. I don't really need to sit here and beat around the bush. So I'll go ahead and jump into the first thing that I had, and that's in our fantasy league. It's trade deadline week. It has been the quietest trade deadline in our league's 3 year history. Nothing has happened.
No, uh, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the league now this season has been to the point, at least for me, like I'm going to speak personally. I kind of don't want to trade my team. Like I
Yeah,
don't really have anybody on my team I really want to make a deal with because I do feel like with some luck, like I'm locked in the playoffs.
yeah.
And once you get to the playoffs in any fantasy sport, it's purely luck. Maybe not
Anything
purely
can
luck. I
happen.
mean, you got to have a good team, but everybody that makes playoffs has at least I would say above average team, maybe at
100%.
average. And then it's just luck, man. Is your team the hottest for like 3 weeks in a row?
Right,
I mean, that's
right.
all it is. So I'm kind of like, I'm not going to trade away a good player that maybe is a little like Jimmy Butler, or I'm not going to trade those guys away just because I think I might could win. I probably won't, but I could.
Right.
But if I'm going to, I need those guys. I don't need, you know, younger guys that maybe are for the future, but I can't use them now. They kind of just sell my chance. With that being said, Tripp's going to beat me this week probably, but
I was looking at that. Y'all are coming down to it, man. Anything could happen in that matchup.
dude, I don't know. Well, this week is kind of weird because you got some dudes that have like one game,
Yeah,
and if they just didn't perform well in that one game, you're screwed. So I don't know.
right.
And then I've had injuries. Brandon Ingram's been sick this week. I
Yeah,
think he's supposed to play tonight.
lovely.
We'll see. He was at shoot around today, so we'll see. But last two
Hopefully.
games, yeah, he was. He's like the only guy on my team that had 3 games. I'm like, oh, okay. At least he's got like multiple
And
chances.
then he's sick.
And he's sick for 2 of them. So
Lovely.
anyway, but yeah, that's me personally. I don't know about you. You seem to be more willing to make deals
Well,
all the time.
I have been, but now where I'm sitting, I was thinking about this earlier today. I was looking at my team thinking, man, like it's trade deadline tonight, and I want to make a deal because I love trading, but like I'm trying to win this season, but I'm also trying to sustain my ability to compete for the future, right? So Shea is going nowhere. Devin Booker is going nowhere. Anthony Edwards is going nowhere. Miles Bridges, nobody else in the league wants to pay full price for him, so he's going nowhere. Giannis, nobody's going to offer full price again. Kyrie, I would be willing to trade, but I kind of just got him, so I'm really not trying to trade him, you know. Which he's playing like ass right now, by the way. But but then I got, Jaden Ivey is a decent trade piece, but I don't want to trade him because I believe in him for the future. Scoot Henderson, same deal. And then the rest of my pieces are either injured or guys that are, either not ready yet or only have a certain ceiling. So I don't really have anything to trade, is kind of why I went through all that. So I'm in the same place now where it's like, I don't want to trade anything because I know I'll regret it later if I do.
Yeah, yeah, and like I almost feel bad, like I'm just saying no to everybody that offers me a trade. So sorry, everybody, but I give the same answer every time. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them. I'm
Right.
trying to win this year, but like
To be fair,
it is what it is.
everyone on for your team is coming for like Demonis Sabonis, Tyrese Halliburton, Scotty Barnes,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
I mean,
best
yeah,
pieces you have.
yeah. Those are like 3 best players on my team.
Yeah.
I
And
just want to take them away.
they're all at a decent age too. Like Sabonis is the oldest one and he's what, 28, 27, 28?
Yeah, I think he's 28, and
Yeah.
he's the oldest one. Halliburton's like 23,
Exactly. And Scotty's what, 22?
if that. He may
Yeah.
be 21.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He's
I
very
mean,
young. So
yeah, I just like those are young pieces that are already good. So I'm like, I don't need to trade those away. No, he's
right.
22. You're right.
That's your untouchables. That's
Oh, so
your
bonus is actually 27.
yeah.
So
See, so why would
another
you
year.
trade him? Why would you trade Sabonis? I don't.
uh, yeah,
That's
I
like
can't get rid of those guys.
no, no. That's like it's basically the equivalent to Shea, Anthony Edwards, and Devin Booker for me.
Yeah, they're probably about the same age, all of them.
Yeah, like I know
They're all like
Shea's 25, Ant I think is 21, I believe
21
22.
or 2.
He just turned 22, and Devin Booker's only 27. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean that's similar vibes, like super young, already a very good fantasy player. Why am I trading any of those guys?
Yeah. Shay's 25.
Hmm.
Dude, I thought he was way younger than that. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
why.
He's 25. He's been in the league for a while. This is his I want to say his fifth season. Oh, one, two, three, four, five, six. This is his sixth season, actually.
Dude, I thought he was like 22.
No,
I don't know
because
where I've been.
he played for the Clippers his rookie year. And then I mean, COVID throws everything off, man. Like
That's true.
you, you wouldn't have heard anything about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander because he was on a young, shitty Thunder team during those. first couple of years
Yeah.
after his rookie year. So it's understandable to think that he's younger than he is, but still, I mean, even saying that 25 is young as crap, and he's going to be, he's still probably got 8 to
Yeah.
10 good years left in him if he stays relatively healthy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, 25 is definitely still young. I just thought he was younger, but he still has forever, seems like.
Yeah,
Um, dude, am I around the table? I think I've sent you a couple. The NCAA 25 is back. It's coming back.
yes, sir.
College football, whatever they're calling it. I don't even know. But yet to be seen if I'm going to get it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm hyped up for it,
Yeah,
but as we know, I don't play video games a ton.
right.
And I played PS2 until 2018. And so I'm like, man, I don't really feel like getting a whole new console just to play that game.
I
I'm gonna wait and
understand.
see. I'll
Yeah,
wait and see what y'all say about it. See if it's
yeah,
just a Madden shell and it's just glitches. Is all like I'm not doing all that if it
right.
is. But anyway, all that to be said, been seeing the TikToks about about it. People are gonna rebuild Old Dominion or freaking Georgia Southern. They're gonna take Georgia Southern on the road against Bama.
Oh yeah.
And dude, the everyone in the videos cracks me up, like dressed as a coach. They're like me screaming at my QB, who's 68 overall, on the road against Bama.
Been there.
And it's like, dude, it'll be like Nick Saban sound. There's a one where it's a clip of him. I don't know. I think it was during the game because he calls timeout at the end, but he's like mic'd up and he's like, nickel, 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 nickel. And then, like, obviously, no one's listening to him, and he has to run over. He's like, time out, time out. It was been cracking me up. Just thinking somebody's playing the game, and they're probably screaming that at the TV, even though they're controlling. Oh no, man.
I know. I
That drives me
know.
crazy. So funny.
That is hilarious.
The NCAA memes, dude. Every team, it's like I'm thinking back to like '07, '09 that I played a lot,
Oh
and
yeah.
like just the teams you would play sometimes. Like I remember I was campus legend that I had one at Duke, and I had
Yeah.
one USF one time,
Mm-hmm.
and where else? That was
Didn't
somewhere.
you
Oh,
have one at?
Michigan State.
I thought you had one at Florida at some point.
No, I was never good enough in the combine.
Uh,
I had to play Florida in the
yeah,
national championship
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
because they were freaking. That was '07 and '09 were like when they were like number
The
one.
dynasty years. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you made the national championship, you were probably going to play Florida.
Yeah.
I think every time I was campus legend and I made the national championship, it was against like Florida or Ohio State
Yeah.
or something. I think maybe Michigan one time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude, but
Sounds about right.
well, Michigan State, that was actually a fun school to go to as
Yeah.
campus legend
Yeah.
because they weren't that good on the game, but they played all the good teams. And so you could like just rise the ranks.
Right.
It was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Um, anyway, sorry, took forever on that round the table, but
You're good. No, you're good.
I
You're good. No,
was rambling on.
I'm excited for the new college football game. I mean, I'll since I already own a PS5, I'll obviously definitely get the game.
Yeah,
But I can totally understand your hesitation because I mean it's an expense, you know. I mean, if it's worth it, it's worth it. If it's not, it's not. But the
yeah.
NCAA memes have always been legendary, so I'm right there with you on those. So I got one more around the table topic, and Zoom here in about what does it say? About 8 or 9 minutes is about to boot us off again. Um, one more thing I want to talk about around the table. My other dish is Trey Young. Trey Young just was diagnosed with I think something in his thumb, I think is what it was, thumb or hand. He has an injury right now. He's out for at least 4 weeks. And the Hawks are in the 10 seed in the Eastern Conference, which means they're currently a play-in team, but the last play-in team. And they're only 3 games ahead of the Nets and 3.5 games ahead of the Raptors in the East. And I'm worried that the Hawks might fall completely out of the playoffs without Trey. And if you don't know, um, Trey has been one of the best guards in the NBA this season. He's averaging 27 and 11, and I mean, he's been one of the best offensive players in basketball. So I don't know, dude. I'm worried about it. I don't know. The Hawks might not even make the freaking play in this year.
Uh, yeah, I don't know that they can do it without Trey Young. I mean, when you take a player that good, playing that good, I mean, he's already that good just naturally, but like
Yeah,
he's on it this year,
right.
and when you take him away, that's kind of spells disaster for me. But
I agree.
we'll see. How many games are left in the season?
Let me see. Let me pull it up. I was looking at the
I can't remember.
standings. So the Hawks are 24 and 32, which is what, 56? 56
Yeah,
games. So that would mean they have 26 games left.
yeah. Oh,
So
it's a lot of games to let people catch up, man.
I know that's
He's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
miss.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna miss at least half of those
Yeah, if not more.
in
I
the
mean,
next
like
4 weeks.
he's
Yeah,
going to be reevaluated in 4 weeks, which means he might not play for 6 weeks or 8 weeks.
yeah. I mean, he could miss pretty much the rest of the season.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
but
mean, they literally could lose the playoff picture. You never know. It depends on the scheduling from
yeah,
here on out too.
for sure. I
If
haven't
they've
looked
got,
at strength of schedule or
yeah,
anything like that.
I don't know. And NBA is almost like hard to keep up with in terms of schedule compared to like NFL. Like
Right,
like the last week it's going to be like a divisional like rivalry
right,
like
exactly.
every time, or college football, right? Which this year is going to get a little weird,
It's
um,
true.
but yeah, I mean, it depends on strength of schedule, I think, and if they can play as a team. But I don't know. That's too big of a star to lose.
Yeah, no,
So it's
I
pretty
agree, and
worrisome.
I agree, and I know if Trey, watching him since he's been in Atlanta, I know if he can play, he will play. But
Yeah.
I mean, if he can't play, are we going to be able to hold up for him to be able to come back in the playoffs, or are we going to already be in Cancun by the time he's healthy enough to play? You
Yeah,
know?
maybe at the Riviera Maya, man. Just all inclusive by then,
Exactly.
hanging
Exactly.
out with the uh, Pistons.
No, Pistons are going to be right there contending.
They're making a comeback.
Oh yeah, they're just going to win every game for the rest of the season. They're going to finish 26 and 0.
Oh man, yeah. That oh man.
Jaden
Pistons
Ivey is going to average 60.
Pistons had probably already bought their tickets to Cancun before the All-Star break.
Oh, 100%. They're yeah. They're
Don't blame them.
they're
Don't blame
done.
them, man. They didn't win a game for a month or two. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I mean they just need to let their pieces mature a little bit more. I think they've built a pretty nice young core in Detroit. I like Cade. I like Jaden Ivey. I like Asar. I like Jalen Duran. So I mean that's a good young core to build around. They really just need a younger version of what Bogdanovich was for them. And that's I mean that's a complete lineup as long as
yeah,
these other players are more mature. Like I said, they know how to handle these big situations better. Because, I mean, Yes, the Pistons have been terrible. They've been the worst basketball team in the NBA this season, but they've had some bright spots and some good moments. Like Cade Cunningham has been really good when he's played this year. Jaden Ivey has been sneaky good when he's played this year, and when he's been given the minutes, really has been his issue. Same with Asar Thompson. When he's getting the minutes, he's really good. Jalen Duren has looked much improved this year. So, not to ramble on too long about the Detroit Pistons, but I do like the young core that they have there. So I think their future is bright as long as they're not stupid.
Yeah, I mean it's a pure rebuild, so you gotta take that into consideration. I mean they have gutted the team and
Yeah.
went young, which is what you should do, and they've got some good pieces. I do think, in a few years they could be really good. Look at the
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It's yet to be seen, but all you Pistons fans out there, I know you're watching. Just stay faithful.
Speaking of fans, I meant to say this earlier in the show. We'll kind of close it out on this mark. I learned from YouTube Studio that 4% of our viewers are from the Philippines. So if you're watching this from the
Let's go, man.
Philippines, we appreciate you tuning in to the Lunch Table Podcast.
Shout out Philippines, man.
I know. Who knew? Who knew? I also saw that like 6% of our viewers are 65 plus. So thank you.
Man.
If you're watching this in your retirement, we appreciate you.
And they're gonna get pissed at my Jerry Rice.
I know. So if you're 65 plus and you're watching this, tell Chandler why he needs to throw some respect on Jerry Rice's name in the comments. Even though I cut him too, we're just gonna throw you under the bus.
Yeah, just do it to me.
Well, all right, man. I think we've had a good show today. It's been a lot of fun. I hope anybody that is watching this, hope you have a good rest of your week. Chandler, obviously, wish the same to you, and we'll see you and everybody else at the lunch table in about a week or so.
Oh yeah. Same to you, man. See all you viewers out there. Shout out Philippines.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. We'll see you soon.
See ya.